From Studio 1A in Tampa, Florida, comes a talk show that really feels your pain and tells you like it is. We love America and all that freedom-loving Americans want to protect. Live from coast to coast and on your radio, it's For the People with Keith Allen.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people. Whatever your source of stress or strife, for the people is there.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. America. I am Keith Allen, and proudly welcoming you to this Friday's edition of For the People. We made it. It's November the 17th. It's 2017. And many of you are traveling early. Turkey Day, Thanksgiving next week. But some of you are hitting the highways or getting on an airplane and taking off. It's an exciting time of year. I love the holidays, love Thanksgiving. It's a time to spend time with your family, give thanks, and have friends that you really appreciate and care about who really make your life extra special. And I tell you, I am very thankful for friends. I am telling you, without that, life just would not be what it is. And if they do it for you, let them know who they are, reach out to them, let them know how special they are, and do a little something nice for them, a little something, whatever it is, just to remind them that you're thinking of them. Friends are important. Don't let your friends get away from you. It's important. I'm heading to Atlanta. I've said this on my first hour, but if you're just joining me for this hour, because this might be the only hour that you ever listen to on the broadcast, and that's okay, but I'm going because I have a voiceover seminar. I'm a voiceover artist, and I help people break into the voiceover industry that are looking to do commercials or narration or audiobooks and things like that, or intelligent voice recognition. People ask me all the time, what is intelligent voice recognition? So it'd be something like this. Thanks for calling Bank of America. If you know your account number, you may enter it now. You can ask me anything. For instance, where is the nearest ATM machine? Or, I'd like to make a deposit. All right, so you get the idea. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So I teach it, and I tell people how you go about it, how it's connected, how you can make money, and all that good stuff. If you'd like to learn more about what I'm doing, our website is ihaveagoodvoice.com. I apologize for some technical glitches on the site, the audio, and some pictures, and a lot of places are not showing, but the relevant information is available. And if you'd like to reach out, if you're curious, if your son or your daughter, niece or nephew, or somebody you know has a unique voice, and they've been looking on ways they can get connected into the voice industry and actually do something with their voice, I can certainly help you. ihaveagoodvoice.com. The event is sold out, by the way, so you can't make it in. It is closed door at this point, but sold out, and we're just thrilled. And we're amazed. Within about 2 weeks, it was sold out. With Centennial Park, right where CNN is in Atlanta, so a really nice section of Atlanta, so I'm really looking forward to speaking, and I just know this stuff. Am I nervous? No. I've been doing this stuff for 32 years. I was 16 when I got into the industry in New York City. Got started in radio, actually, and became the voice of ABC World News for 10 years, which was very exciting. And done Cadillac and iPhone, the Super Bowl, which I haven't done it since 47. That was not 1947, but Super Bowl 47. That's where Beyonce was. And I did both parts. It was the Pepsi halftime show, and they had this portion where they were going to actually welcome Beyonce, I guess, to the stage, and I did both parts. So I did the white guy, and then I tried to do like the African-American kind of urban voice, and I was going, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Beyonce, something like that. Anyway, I did like three or four takes, but I got the main part for Pepsi, which was very, very cool. And I had to share a certain commish with my agent, which was fine. That's usually what happens. But anyway, enough of that. Orrin Hatch from Utah You got to give it to them. Anybody listening in Utah today, our network's in Utah, so I know we got a lot of listeners in the great state of Utah. You got to be proud of Republican Senator Orrin Hatch, because he literally has had enough with Democrats accusing GOP senators of pushing tax reform to benefit the rich. In a Senate Finance Committee meeting yesterday, where lawmakers ultimately endorsed the latest version of the GOP tax bill, Chairman Hatch and angrily rebuked Democrat Senator Sherrod Brown for again claiming the plan helps the wealthy and not the middle class. Here is that exchange. You're going to absolutely love this, but I got to hand it to Orrin Hatch. The man stuck to his guns.
I really resent anybody saying that I'm just doing this for the rich. Give me a break. I think you guys overplay that all the time, and it gets old. And frankly, you ought to quit it.
Mr. Chairman, the public
wait a minute.
believes it.
I'm not through.
Okay.
I get kind of sick and tired of it. True, it's a nice political play.
Well, Mr.
But
Chairman,
it's not true.
with all due respect, I get sick and tired of the richest people
Regular
in the
order,
country
Mr. Chairman.
getting richer and
Regular
richer
order.
and richer.
Order.
Middle, we do a tax cut
Regular
for the
order.
rich and middle class.
And what you said was not right. That's all I'm saying. I come from the lower middle class originally. We didn't have anything. So don't spew that stuff on me.
Yeah, I think he said it all. Don't spew that stuff on me. That's what the left throws out. This is going to ruin. This is going to benefit the rich, and the middle class are not going to get a dime. They haven't even read the bill. They don't even know what's in it. They just throw this stuff out as lame, capital M, excuses of just why it is that they cannot associate themselves. Anything good that's going to help the American people, it's like they're anti-American, anti-good, literally helping this country benefit. And they're against it because if it's anything to do with Trump's name on it, they're going to oppose it no matter how good, how right it is. And I think that's why Orrin Hatch, for some, they said he practically blew a fuse. No, I think it was righteous anger. I think the guy righteously was angered to the point he says, shut up already. Don't spew that stuff on me. I've heard it said, don't tread on me, but don't spew that stuff on me. He continued, I just get kind of sick and tired of it. True, it's a nice political play, but it's not true. And Brown fired back. You heard it. He says he gets sick and tired of the richest people in the country getting richer and richer and richer. And the hearing room, typically subdued, broke out in shouts and yells for a regular order. Have you heard that? Mr. Chairman, come to order. Hatch began banging his gavel on the lectern through Brown's rebuttal. But as you know, folks, this is very contentious with the left. They do not like this. Very explosive exchange occurred during the fourth day of a markup on the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which was slightly altered by Hatch to temporarily cut taxes for individuals and axe the corporate tax rate from 35% to 20%. And the bill, which passed out of committee late Thursday, 14-12, also includes a repeal of the Affordable Care Act's individual mandate. Earlier in the day, the House passed its version of the tax bill, 227 to 205 vote. As you know, the legislation still faces hurdles in the full Senate, but Republicans celebrated the advance of the bills, claiming they would support the middle class in America while denying, as you heard, Democratic lawmakers' accusations that the bill favors the wealthy and the big corporations and will potentially leave millions of Americans without health insurance. Meanwhile, what has Obamacare done? People can't even afford the insurance. They can't even afford their medication. Their deductibles are too high. And that affects more than just a million. It's like tens of millions of folks out there. So even if that was remotely true, it's not as bad as it's been. And nothing's worse than Obamacare. You want to hear it again? We got to play that fire exchange. I chalk this up to righteous anger for Orrin Hatch, who really, in his heart of hearts, knows that this is going to be good for the middle class. This is going to help stimulate the economy. It's going to help families across this great country of ours. Orrin Hatch, folks, the senator from Utah. Here he is once
I really
again.
resent anybody saying that I'm just doing this for the rich. Give me a break. I think you guys overplay that all the time, and it gets old. And frankly, you ought to quit it.
Mr. Chairman, the public
Wait a minute.
believes it.
I'm not through.
Okay.
I get kind of sick and tired of it. True, it's a nice political play.
Well, Mr.
But it's
Chairman,
not true.
with all due respect, I get sick and tired of the richest people
Regular
in the
order,
country
Mr. Chairman.
getting richer and
Regular
richer
order.
and richer.
Order.
And middle, we do a tax
Regular order.
rich and middle class.
And what you said was not right. That's all I'm saying. I come from the lower middle class originally. We didn't have anything. So don't spew that stuff on me.
In recent years, this country's gone to hell. And the crack's getting bigger on the side of that Liberty Bell. Well, Clinton, Obama, and the Democratic crew sure did a number on me and you. It wasn't my vote, you can blame yourselves for that. But we got a chance to turn things around if you get your butt up off the ground and understand we're all gonna have to work. This big old country was built on sweat, and if we're gonna make it great again, you're gonna get wet. But the first things first, we all gotta vote for Trump. Vote for Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. And to hell with the rest, he'll get us over the hump. And down the road, we'll all go, and the wall will get built by Mexico. First things first, we all gotta vote for Trump. He understands the working man, tells the truth that we can understand. If you don't like it, you can all just kiss our ass. Kiss our ass. He pays his own way, don't take no crap. Wanna bring back country, get rid of rap. And if nothing else, we can all thank Donald for that. Thank you, Donald. Vote for Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. To hell with the rest, he'll get us over the hump. And down the road, we'll all go, and the wall will get built by Mexico. But the first thing first, we all gotta vote for Trump. Well, little Marco and Lion Ted, it's time to go home and crawl in bed. The campaign's over and the big fat ladies sing. And Hillary Clinton don't stand a chance with her preacher hair and her old man pants. Take Bill home, good God, he's getting old. Now let's vote for Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Yeah, to hell with the rest, he'll get us over the hump. And down the road, baby, we'll all go, and the wall getting built by Mexico. Well, first things first, we all gotta vote for Trump. Jesus says, vote for Trump.
Vote for Trump. Andy Kerrigan, which was terrific, and his brother Rodney. Good stuff, good material, and yeah, we did get Trump in a year later, but here we are, good stuff happening. It's definitely never a dull place in Washington with this all the latest stuff going on between Russia, Russian collusion, the Justice Department, and the investigations into the Clinton campaign with her foundation and the uranium one, and it just goes on and on and on. But here we are talking about it today, and one thing we're going to talk about is a guy that had a Donald Trump bumper sticker. This was worse than just having a bumper sticker. This was a pickup truck that drew a lot of attention this week because of a profane anti-Trump sticker. But this moron was arrested in Houston on Thursday, which was yesterday, on an outstanding warrant. Karen, Paseka was arrested about 2 p.m. on a